everybody.
What up, what up?
I am your girl, Kandi.
And I'm Todd.
He is my guest for this evening, and I'm about to speak on it.
I thought this was Kandi and Todd.
I thought this was a speak on it.
I guess it's speak.
Well,
it's kind of both of them.
Yeah, it's a combo. Speak on it with Kandi and Todd. I had already heard. I can turn a shade tree into a money tree.
Oh man, did y'all see this episode of Housewives?
Oh my gosh.
You're the worst.
Wait a minute. Oh, it's like
No,
that.
I'm just playing.
Baby Tucker will be here in 7 weeks. And I am headed to Chicago tonight for another 10 weeks. It's our anniversary. How you gonna sit here and say I'm the worst? Why would you say I'm the worst? That's terrible. It's our anniversary.
No, but after watching that, you were the worst in that moment. You were bad. Like, you were very selfish.
Oh my gosh. It feels like I only came home for 2 seconds and then Don Juan has already filled the schedule of everything.
Hold on.
Yo, like for real. You know what? It took me back to like when we first got together and how you were acting. It reminded me of that because it was just kind of like, I gotta do what I gotta do.
No. See, you were doing mixed signals. In the beginning of this episode, if you noticed, when it all came up about me going off to do the TV show, he was like, no, you go ahead and do it. He was being all extra supportive.
Listen,
and then he changed his tune at the end. It's like, oh, you doing too much. And it's like, you were the one who was telling me, go for it, go do it, And then all of a sudden now,
when you come back, you book every hour that you have. It just doesn't make sense. Like at a certain point, come on.
Everything I'm doing is a problem.
Now watch when I speak, you're gonna agree with me. I never changed my tune about the acting. And that's where you always miss it. You always miss the point. I never said I didn't want you to do the acting. I never said I didn't want you to do the sex scene. I just said when you come home for those 2 days, to prioritize your family, not book luncheons and shit that ain't even making you no money.
Like what? What you gotta do?
I gotta host a Rock Nation luncheon for women in entertainment business and
like that shit makes it the worst. It's like, all right, you gone, but when you come, you're not gonna be here. Like even in the scene, oh, you're gonna make me cry. Oh, don't, I'm gonna mess up my makeup because I gotta go to this luncheon.
Where you going?
to get a tissue.
The fuck? The fuck? Like
that was bad.
Like, come on. Like
it was bad. I'm not gonna try to defend that.
And for me, I get it. I feel you want to be fresh, you want to do your acting thing, then you shouldn't have no family.
Wait, hold on. Why would you tell me on one hand to go do the acting thing and then now you're saying I shouldn't have a family if I'm gonna do the acting thing?
Was cool. Crazy. See, and that's the part you keep missing. I said you want to do your acting thing, but you want to be fresh and do all that other shit. So it's like you can't do it all. You can't. You're going to have to prioritize. And if we're not priority, then you're going to have to see what happens from that. Because at the end of the day, okay, you want to do the acting thing, we all on board. Your family has got your back.
I am super excited about my recurring role on the show. The reason why I'm so excited is because, and that's what I was trying to say earlier that I forgot, we got interrupted. In the last few years, basically, I love acting. I always have since I was younger. I went to performing arts high school for drama. I don't know if anybody knows that. And then I was in the Youth Ensemble of Atlanta. Don't know if you know that either. My music career jumped off first. I went to group Escape and then was writing songs. But I never really pursued my acting career.
But you want to do the lunch with this person. I want to go to this person's event. I want to go to this person and support them. And you're not even getting paid. And it's not even like it's an event like, oh my God, I might get another acting gig because I'm supporting this person. This is the same bull that's been going on in Atlanta since I've been here. At this point, it's like, yo, your family is supporting you on the acting shit and that's what you want. So bring your ass home and support your family. You see your son is crying. So you come home and support them the time that you're home and then shoot back out and go do your acting thing. No, nobody said anything about not wanting you to do the acting. So don't play that.
Okay.
Play what I'm saying to what I'm saying.
I hear what you're saying, and there's really no way that I can really defend what happened in this episode. You know, you are correct, but at the same time, it's like certain things, you know, we do, you know, yeah, we do try to support friends. We do try to do, you know, networking moves when we're in business, because, you know, you never know when you need to reach out or call on these people later or whatever. So that particular weekend, it was multiple things that happened that weekend. When I came home, I was only home for 2 days. Portia's event was that day. I wanted to support Portia in her event because, you know, she and I, previous seasons, we really had not been supporting each other's stuff, you know, because we had kind of we wasn't falling out again, but she had stopped coming to my stuff, so I had stopped going to her stuff, you know what I mean? And
but do you think she would understand if you'd have been like, yo, I ain't been home in a minute?
I don't know how she would have felt, because this was really her only event. And I didn't want to not show up. You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, really, I wasn't even supposed to be there. I was not even supposed to be in town. But then because I did come in town earlier and I was there to be able to make it, I wanted to go and show some support. So I went. But also the other problem was a friend of mine, you know, she was doing a women's, you know, women in the entertainment music industry event. She asked me could I host, and it just so happened to be that night. Don Juan was like, you know, you really should try to come through for her, blah, 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 blah. So I agreed to do it. And then I think it was something else that had happened. So it was just like back-to-back stuff. And then sometimes I find myself in situations where I do overextend myself, and that just wasn't the time, especially with the fact that I was going back and forth from Chicago. I really should have just said I ain't doing nothing else. But I do find myself in those situations a lot where either my agent Nick may go ahead and book me for something, or Don Juan may book me for something, and then I feel bad about canceling the other thing, but at the same time my own family is like, really?
But you control your schedule, so what you're supposed to do.
And last time I don't even look at the schedule until it's the
And that's
day
the
of.
problem. And that's the problem. That's a problem because then you allow it to affect your family shit. So you need to take that and be like, you know what? I only got 2 days with my family. Don't call me about shit. I get back on the plane on Tuesday to go back to if you were dealing with something out of town, and you rock. Think about when I had to go out of town when we first got together.
You were horrible.
It was a few months, right?
Yeah, you were horrible.
I wasn't. We made a rule that after a certain amount of time we had to see each other. Either you flew here or I flew here, and we did that, right? And when I came here, I was with you. When you came there, you were with me.
The issue. Oh shit. We have a house guest. You know it's quarantine time.
So now we do it at the crib. Now, unfortunately, we quarantined, so you will not see any guests here. It's gonna be me, the family. Patrick is staying with us until the quarantine is over. He's training us. Patrick, football extraordinaire, trainer, very smart dude. Very smart dude.
I almost slipped and fell. Y'all heard me?
You know your trunk is open, right?
To my car?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm finna close it.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a time in our marriage where, you know, you had to produce a TV show out of town. That was earlier on. So I think we had to deal with this scenario before with you, and now we're dealing with it with me.
But it wasn't as bad though. We didn't have kids at the time. You know what I mean? Like
we didn't have small children at the time.
This one was definitely a little tougher because Ace was feeling like I was driving him to school and he was like,
I'm sorry. My bad. Riley?
No, I think this time was a little tougher because Ace, you know, driving him to school. Where's mommy? Is mommy coming? Or, you know, it was just kind of tough trying to explain that to him and when you would be back and what was going on. You know what I mean? He just wasn't. He was getting it, but he just wasn't getting it. You don't miss mommy?
So that made it super dope. You don't want to talk to mommy?
I do.
Okay, so let's talk to mommy.
You crying?
Why are you crying? Look at me. Look at me. Well, we both generally get up with Ace.
Acey poo. Come get your breakfast. Morning. Did you use the potty?
Good morning. Mommy, I used to let me watch my iPad and eat.
Okay, I'll get you that iPad. I'm gonna put your coat in. Daddy Tucker, good morning.
What the hell y'all doing? Too early for this stuff. And whether she's making his breakfast and I'm getting him dressed, I might drive him, or a lot of times we'll both get in the car and ride him to school, walk him to class, you know, just make sure he sees that both of us are here every morning. And then it was a big block when she had you know, every week she was gone, and then the time she was coming back, as you see, she was booking stuff, so she's here, but she wasn't here for him or whatever. So he was feeling a little like, you know, what's going on, and yeah, it was a little tough, but we got through it, right? We here.
We got through it.
You know,
We got through that whole scenario that you saw on television as well. So it's tough to rehash those things sometimes, you know.
I just think it's identifying. You know what I mean? Like, because both men and women do it. You know what I mean? If you got a gig, you got to be out of town, and you come back, and sometimes you get caught up in yourself. You get caught up in what you're trying to accomplish, and you start feeling like people aren't supporting you when it's like, yo, you asked me to support this shit right here. Now you want to do all this shit at the same time, and we got all this shit going on with the family. You can't play like I'm not supporting you, because the shit you want to do, we're good. No problems. It's just this
I
other
didn't
shit.
say that you weren't supporting me.
But you said that just now in this conversation. It was like,
Well, no,
you, at
it
first
just
you were
seemed-
supporting, and then later you wasn't. I never said anything about acting. It was booking all the stuff, the additional, just random shit. Like,
Well,
oh,
because I
lunch
feel
and a
like
dinner.
sometimes it's like you be seeming like you're down for me doing all the different things that come my way. You be like, oh yeah, you need to go in and do it because you know you never know. But then sometimes you don't.
You
And
take-
so it's just kind of like
Because
weird.
no, it's only weird because you're not putting the right perspective. I want you to do it all when we don't have. You're home now, right? Do it all because you're coming home. But if you're not here, don't come for 2 days and do it all because you're not here. But if you're here every day, you're living here, you're with us, just like me. If I'm here, I'm gonna have 15 different businesses, but I'm here with y'all. But if I got one business that takes me away for 6-8 months, you're gonna be like, damn, dude, I need you here. So it's like, it's cool if you gotta go to dinner every night, because you may not put him to bed, but you'll see him at dinner time, or you'll see him when he gets home from school every day. You know what I'm saying? So get it all, but
Bottom line, I really can't. I mean, this is a one. This is no argument here. He
Yeah.
won.
nah, it ain't about him. It's not about no.
He won. I can't even defend myself.
It's not about
I was
defending.
wrong, and I really can't defend myself.
Yeah, it's not about. It's not.
I
about
fucked
winning.
up,
It's
so-
not, it's not about winning because we all gonna lose. We all lose in the situation. It's about just identifying and saying like, yo, he supports me, my people, my team, my family supports me, but I gotta be in tune with what I want the support for. So if this main thing, oh, I'm doing music and I want to start this tour, okay, we're supporting that, but the little time you have, don't book that shit up with bull. Book it up with like, yo, I want to spend a block of time with Ace. I want to make sure I get some time with Riley. I'm gonna knock Todd's socks off tonight at the hotel. Like, build that shit in. That's all it is, and that's for me as well. I gotta do the same shit. But you can't feel not supported if we're supporting the main thing. The other shit you gotta see is like, yeah, I can't support my girls tonight, or they'll get it, or I hit them up, yo, love you, girl, but whew, I gotta throw it on this tonight, or whew, I gotta play basketball with Ace tomorrow.
But something good did come out of me hosting that event that night.
Yeah, of course, that's what a selfish person would say right now. That's very selfish.
Well, I'm I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is,
But you know what? Your
something
son,
good did come out of it.
But your son didn't see you and he was sad.
No, he didn't see me. But our older daughter, I ended up meeting Misa Hilton, and that was the school that she wanted to go to. And so I was able to connect that for Kayla, so she went to the fashion school at Misa Hilton School.
All right, well, go to all events and see what
I'm just saying.
saying.
Something good did come out of it for one of our kids.
Yeah, but all right.
I'm just saying. But
You see, she's very selfish.
That's
a Taurus. That's a Taurus.
Oh, that is not
it's
true.
Nothing, it's nothing.
As a Taurus,
no.
we are very giving people, and we have very crazy lifestyle. Because of career choices. Sometimes. Well, lately it's been me that's been, going out of town a lot. And then a lot of times we do things together. So like, say for instance, when we did the dungeon tour, even though I was the one that was going on stage, it was a production that we were producing together. So we both were on the tour, both of us leaving out of town each week, for days at a time.
I know a lot of people asking, what do I do? What am I doing? Because the whole time my wife is like, yeah, it's the first time she did a tour. Don't believe me. It's the first time I did a tour. Okay? But of course it says, what does the tour say?
Kandi Coded Entertainment.
That's how they
do. That's how they do.
You know what I mean?
I think we should put Todd Tucker Presents right at the top.
No, I'm good, son.
Get it, girl. New Year's Eve. Yes.
And I decided to stop by the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And it was this little booth where I could nominate someone to be nominated or inducted into the Hall of Fame. We love music. We eat, sleep, breathe music, although we also do other things outside of music. Music is always in our heart, and I would love to see Escape being inducted into the Hall of Fame one day. We do try to come up with other things that, so that we have a lot of family time, whether it be the trips that you see us do or whether, just different things that we just try to do as a family to try to, make sure we continue to have our bond. No, we do not have your normal mama be at home and come home every day. We don't have that normal type of life. We have dreams and we have chosen to go after our dreams. And I feel like for me, the good part about, the fact that we are a couple, we love each other, and we are here to support each other. So, thank God one of us, typically, is going to be here for the kids when we can. Like how we said in the beginning, he was the one who left for months. He left for months. Going to do a production of a show he was producing, and he only was able to come home every couple of weeks. I think that was our rule, every 2 weeks.
Yeah, you came or I came home.
We just make a way. You know what I mean?
But I think the main part is just prioritizing. Like, yeah, we gonna go after these goals, but the little time that we do have, we gotta try. And it's not always gonna work. It's not, because we're not perfect, but we gotta try to prioritize the time. Cause watching Ace in that scene and him being sad, and you know what I mean, like that shit is like,
yeah, that sucked.
You don't want to see kids like that.
Yeah, that really hurt. I mean, to see him emotional like that's the thing that really hurts you, because especially when you have little bitty kids, they don't always, understand. And last thing I want to do is hurt my children. So, yeah, this episode was kind of tough. And it looks like the next episode is going to be tough as well, because I see that was the episode we had the counselor and you was going in on me again that day.
If you value your career, then you prioritize your friends, and then your family.
The same conversation we have in here is just prioritizing.
So, yes, you saw a tough time on this show. between us for this episode, and you're gonna see a couple more tough times coming up. But the main thing is we're still together. And we love each other, and we just made our 6-year anniversary.
6 years, woo.
Our wedding anniversary, we got married April 4th, 2014.
14.
So 4/4/14, that's our date. And
Yeah.
yeah, it's a blessing.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I think.
How does it feel being it? You know, to be in quarantine on our 6-year anniversary is crazy. Last year we were in Thailand
We were.
for our anniversary.
We were. We
Doing
was
it
killing
big.
it. Oh my God. Like,
And now,
that might have been the biggest trip I've ever done. Like, just how we did it.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
it was nice. Like, we did it up. It was
it was
dope.
super nice.
But quarantining has been cool too. You know what I mean? Like, just spending the time we've been spending with our family. Like, it's been dope. Like, you know, we have a lot and we're blessed, but we don't take the time to just enjoy what we have. Like, we sat out by the fire pit and just talked.
Right.
We never would have did that if this didn't happen. Like, that shit's been over there over a year. Like,
Yeah.
you got me that for Father's Day, 2 years ago? The fire pit and the seating. You know, the quarantine has definitely, I think, humbled all of us, but also just made us spend quality time. Like, I took the pressure washer out and washed the car. Like, I washed my bike off. I would have never, that bike's been in there for like years. Dope bike. It's just making me just do normal shit that I didn't normally do. But it kind of put a monkey wrench in our plans for our anniversary. We were supposed to do it big this year. I was trying to do a big trip this year.
You were?
Yeah, I was. I was trying to do something big. Like, I want to see somewhere, you know. You know, maybe go private. You know, just something different. That, you know, just get fresh for a minute. Because it only comes once a year, and we've been in it for 6 years and fighting. Not even fighting at it. Because I think it's been pretty easy. It's been pretty easy. I think for the most part, we're both kind of chill people. Passionate at times about shit. But for the most part, we kind of flow with it. I was trying to, for our anniversary tonight, me and Don Juan and your agent was trying to work on having a celebrity singer sing for us, but it didn't come through.
Oh.
I was gonna surprise you a little later and be like, put it on and be like, what's up? They never hit me back with any confirmations, but
Oh, well.
You
It's
know.
cool, babe. I
But-
enjoyed our day today.
it was dope. We had a quarantine family barbecue / pool party, but we didn't heat the pool. And
The pool was too cold to
I'm gonna
jump
be
in.
real with you, we straight, and we don't like cold pools. Like, we like it at 85, 90. It's almost like a big sauna, and I forgot to heat the pool. So
Yeah.
yeah. So on this 6th anniversary, I got Don Julio. I got some Clase Azul. I got a couple of tequilas. I'm gonna take a few shots from each bottle. She's gonna get some bedroom candy out. I'm gonna see if I can be my nastiest tonight
Damn, I
after
like
6
it.
years. Yeah, I'm just gonna, go all in.
But with that being said, I'll see you next week. We'll speak on it. And until then, I need you to like, subscribe, share, comment below, and tell us if you liked it and everything. And
I might even do it with my Timbs on.
oh my gosh.
Got my Yankee fitted to the back. Take it back to the Bronx.
Let's not. It's 404 day. Get it right.
BX, stand up. Be safe.
Anyway.
Y'all be safe out there.
Thank you for watching.
Stay home.
Speak on it.
Yeah.
I had already heard. I can turn a shade tree into a money tree. So guys, I'm doing another Amazon giveaway this week. And to win this gift card, you have to be subscribed to my channel, which is Kandi Online. And you have to be subscribed to Todd Tucker TV.
I'm in the way.
me some Gucci's on. I got my slim jeans with my belt. Got my blazer.
Look at him. We looking like good money. This is what happens. I'm trying to tell you, there's a new type of dollar floating around.
Bottoms.
That boy got slits in his jeans, man. That's good money right there.
Todd Tucker TV.
His new channel on
Yeah,
YouTube.
come check out Todd Tucker TV. Now, see, I'm having all the hotness.
He decided that
I'm going
he
hard.
is gonna have his own YouTube channel.
I'm gonna tell y'all women what men really think. What we really want, what we really
That
feel
is
in these
my
relationships.
response to what he's really gonna
I'm
be
gonna tell y'all what it's really about.
What you gonna be doing?
Whatever. I seen the views she gets when I'm on the videos. I ain't even tripping. I ain't even tripping. I know I'm gonna be all right. And she might come help me out too. I'm gonna need her to come help me out a couple of times. So I might need to just hear some things from a lady's perspective. But I'm gonna get some fellas on my Todd Tucker TV. We gonna really tell y'all what we think, what we feel, cause that's the problem. Y'all don't understand us, right? Y'all need some understand. What
we need from you is understanding, I guess. Okay.
Hey, Todd Tucker TV, subscribe. And on a real note, we were on what was that thing called? That conference, and the mayor said that the biggest thing we could do as influencers, and I don't see myself as an influencer, but if I do influence, I want to influence you to stay home. That was the biggest thing. Stay home. Do not go in the streets if you do not have to. I know you're getting tired of the house. I know.
Be safe.
But be safe. Stay home. Protect your family. Do not let people come over. Advise them to stay home. It's not worth it, man. Like, people are really dying. Like, you see the numbers. Turn to CNN. The numbers are real. And I don't want to catch it. I don't want you to catch it, because when this thing is over, we're going to turn up at Old Lady Gang and party and whatever, but for right now, we gotta chill. We need to chill. Let's sit home. Let's read a book. Let's think of some great ideas. Let's think of how we can become bosses. You know, all of that stuff. Like, let's really take this time to do some stuff that we needed to do. Let's clean out that closet you've been talking about. You was gonna clean out for past 3 years. Whatever. Let's take that time right now and do all of that stuff we've been talking about doing. And when this thing blows over, shit, we back in the streets. You thought she wasn't prioritizing. Wait till this is over. I'm out.
Boy.
Hookah, shots, turn up.
Stop.
Come on. I'm doing it for the people, man. They need something just to smile. You know, they trying to smile.
Anyway,
we love y'all. Be safe. Was there something else?
No, you said it all.
That's right, because Todd Tucker TV, I'm going to say it all on my channel.
Thank you for watching.
Later, y'all.
Speak on it. And with Kandi and Todd.